Man, I used to play the trap spot, propped on the block like I was part of the backdrop. Now it's scale, props, effects, and backdrops. The right lighting, you never catch me biting. Say you make it look so real when you pose the figures fighting. I caught lightning, stuck it in the detour. Replicate epic scenes from the Creed War. Compose pieces with artists that span the globe. Fearsome foes, Spidey in the picture perfect pose. Insert the comic book cutout to shoot a show. Oh, you ain't know? Yo, everybody know me. I made nerds cool, cool nerd like my man Zobi. Took the everyday display, gave it a spark. Welcome to articulated comic book art.
That's crispy.
A man like say bad man.
I mean, that right man for axe.
You know, sabi nothing but bad man.
Man tell you one man, man sabi. You don't kill man in front of policeman. You don't care.
A man, my boy na be a bad man. A man, a fat man that will get gone with beer and a knife. They kill all them motherfuckers.
I heard that they're gonna be re-releasing that Punisher that came out in that Kit Bash wave, but they're gonna release them with the Thunderbolts colors with the red skull, which is some cheap bullshit because most people already done customized the Punisher with them extra Punishers they had and already did that. Where the hell is Blade? Where is the running change for Blade? This is still the best Blade figure that we have, even though it's a movie figure, and usually I don't particularly care for movie figures. This is actually a slept-on figure. It's a really nice figure. It came out nice. I wonder how, if you could get this head off, because it's a funny head and neck, but I wonder if you could get this head off with that other Blade that's supposed to come out with that head look good on this body. I mean, that's pretty much what everybody's waiting for, so they could take that head off and do different things with different bodies and stuff. Unfortunately, that head is just a screaming, like, angry face, and you don't have a relaxed version of the face. But what you gonna do? I just want to know when they're gonna actually put it out. They're putting out another Punisher, and we still didn't get the Blade, still didn't get the Sentry. I was talking to my man Ja the other day. He was making a joke, and he was like, "Yo, like they could put out a whole wave, a whole case of just the variants that they're missing right now," which is totally true. So we gotta wait and see what's gonna happen. Package! Alright, so that package was from my man E. He hooked me up with the Mark 42 and the War Machine right here. And like I've been saying for weeks, I was in no hurry to get them, but he hooked me up. He ain't even asked me for no money yet, so hopefully he don't. And these shits be free, because I don't want to pay for them. But I really don't like them. I think the Mark 42 is actually okay. It's alright. The War Machine figure I don't really like at all. And not one time in the movie did they even fight side by side in their suits. They kind of like shitted on War Machine in this movie. So that's pretty much it. But I think the scene looks pretty cool. I still need the head to finish Ironmonger though. And I know my man Josh got the head for me. I should be getting it in another day or so, because tomorrow's 4th of July, so I don't think it's no mail coming. But hopefully my man Josh shipped out the head today. I really wanted to shoot something with Ironmonger today for the tournament video, so now I got to figure that out. But yeah, like I said, I think this scene looks pretty cool though. This is my unfinished Ironmonger with the 2 arms that I got from Iron Man and War Machine here, trying to pick the picture of the week for Sunday special. It's kind of a toss-up right now. I think I might want to go with this picture or this one. Found my Pop's Dremel. Well, I found it a minute ago. I forgot that I had found it. So just doing some surgery to some Captain America heads here and fitting them on the other bodies and seeing how they look. That's the Aquaman head. I think that looks real good. So a little more dremeling here. Got this head to fit on this body. This is the Clark Kent body from some line. I don't know. And this Lex Luthor head came from the one with the purple and green outfit. They'll give you any information here, but yeah, this is just the process of fitting more heads on more bodies and just messing around with some more heads and bodies here. Lex Luthor head from DCUC with the purple and green outfit. I don't even know what you would call that one on this Clark Kent body that I was using for Norman Osborn before. And just Superman coming up on him here. Package! So this was a package from Japan. This came pretty damn fast too. Got a couple of Jojo figures here. I got quite a few of these on pre-order, so they should be coming in over the next couple of months. Shout out to my man Emiya and to Darius for kind of putting me onto these. They encouraged me to try these. They are really, really nice looking figures. I have yet to actually watch the anime, so it's not really much I can tell you about them. I just know that the figures are beautiful figures. They're really, really nice. So I want to try a couple of them and see, you know, how they pose and mess around with them. Then I got the Dragon Ranger 2, which I'm not gonna open until I get all of the Rangers. So yeah, I actually have the White Ranger, both versions of the Red Ranger, and the Pink Ranger on pre-order. They haven't put up blue, black, or yellow yet. And I know some of y'all is like, Boog, you fucking with Power Rangers, man? And yeah, man, it's just the nostalgia of it, you know. I think Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers probably came out when I was like in the 5th or the 6th grade, and you know, it was karate, man. All little dudes. I think, you know, as a young cat, everybody wanted to do karate, man. I come from an era where where Chinese slippers was your house slippers, man. So you was kicking, man. You was kicking your grandmoms and no, you wasn't kicking your grandmoms, but you know, you was kicking and doing karate and like watching karate flicks and all of that stuff is just, that's something that I think 80s and 70s babies was just into, man. That's just what it was. So even though Power Rangers, even at that time I thought Power Rangers was a little bit corny, I think for a live action show the choreography was still pretty damn good on the fight scenes, man. So like I said, it's just the nostalgia of it. I want to get all the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and pose them up and get them. I actually recently changed my living room around a bit too, and I'm about to actually put a detolf in my living room for probably just for import stuff or whatever. So just thinking ahead and trying to get a couple of things and really make it look nice. So that's what I'll be working on in the next couple of months too. Packing up FSP prizes to go out. I had somebody who was trying to get into the FSP recently, and their mom wasn't letting them in because they thought it was like a hoax or something. But we've been doing the FSP for 2 years now. It is an insert that I put in every single FSP prize that has the items that are in there and just saying thanks and all of that good stuff. So this is the very first one of April 2011, 2012. I don't know. It's been over a year, 2 years. I'm confused. But this is the very first one. The very first prize went out to Singapore. And this is every single insert afterwards. It's shipped all over the world for the past 2 years. So no hoax about it. That's what it is. And these are the most recent ones that's about to go out for June, May, April. The March person still hasn't claimed their prize. And usually if there's nobody that claims a prize in 1 month, then I'll roll it over to the next month. You get a month to claim the prize, and if you don't, then I'll just throw those prizes in the next prize package. Picked up Frieza today. Shout out to the homies at Image Anime. Already out the package. I'll show that in a second. Alright, so yeah, I like the way the figure came out overall. Looks really nice, clean out of the package. The size is correct. I got to do like a little size comparison with Gohan. I think he's just a little bit taller than Gohan, but the figure overall is amazing. It's a really nice looking figure. But I had recorded something about the Vegeta figure. I didn't really show that figure much love with pictures and stuff like that because I was kind of pissed off when I opened it out of the package. The right leg was kind of like loose. And I heard some other people had the same problem with them too. Some people had no problem. Some people were saying that it was loose. It was probably like 50-50 in the people that I spoke with online. And the same thing here with this Frieza figure. Not that the leg was loose, but I didn't really like the way it's sitting in the joint. It looks a little awkward on the right side, just a little bit. I'm gonna have to, after I take this down and get some daylight, I'll show what I'm talking about. But to be paying $55-60 for a figure, especially a figure this small, I want everything to be on point. Like I feel like packaging up both of the figures and taking them back and getting one where the joints are like totally tight and accurate. Like I'm really not happy about that, but again, I gotta show it when I get some daylight. Here he is side by side with a Cell, so you can kind of see the size difference there. Both of their feet are planted and they're not standing on anything, but I think they got the size spot on with Frieza though. Everything has been pretty much in perfect scale in this line. That's one thing that they've done really, really well. Alright, so here he is with that newly released Vegeta. And you can see him in some light now, but you can see this little gap that I'm talking about here on the right leg. You see it doesn't look like the left leg, and I don't like the way that looks, and I don't think it's supposed to be like that, and that annoys the hell out of me. I don't really like the way it looks, but again, overall the figure does look really, really good. Let me see if I could show you on this Vegeta what I was talking about too with this leg. If you look, you can see how loose it is, and I don't like that either. So that's a problem. That's some quality control issues that need to get fixed, and I don't really like that at all. It bothers me a lot. So I'm cutting this video kind of short because we on the eve of SDCC right now. It's going to be a lot of videos coming out, a lot of different things happening, and I'm actually trying to do something different, do something a little special, I guess, for SDCC. Hopefully I could roll out something that I'm trying to do here. So unless I get this package tomorrow morning that I've been waiting for a while, then this will probably be end of the video. But it's been a pretty good month and a half, 2 months for DBZ. We had this Cell figure come out, Vegeta come out, and then we got a SDCC exclusive of Piccolo in the correct anime colors coming out. And it should be a pretty good month for Marvel Legends as well. They got the T-Bolts box set coming out, and the Jean Grey or the Rocket Raccoon wave has been popping up over the past month or so. So hopefully tomorrow tomorrow's preview night. So like I said, we're on the eve of preview night, and everything should be rolling out from all the different companies as far as what they have coming out for the fourth quarter and all of that good stuff. So hopefully Hasbro will have some explanations as to what's going on with the Legends and all of that good stuff. So stay tuned for that. I'm sure there'll be a lot of footage coming from the con, and I'll have a couple of things to show off as well. So I'll talk to y'all very soon. Was able to get some pictures here from SDCC. Those pictures, those horrible pictures that you saw that were taken with a toaster oven, came from a Cool Toy Review, and I just took them off of the not A.C.B.A related page on Facebook. We was talking about it late last night for a while. Looked at the pictures, somebody posted them up or whatever, so I assume that somebody from that site was in the convention center while they were setting up and got to snap those pictures. Those are the first and only pictures that I've seen so far on the net. Basically what was pictured there was a lot of stuff. It was the Mandarin from the movie, which was pretty interesting. I guess you could probably switch out that head with maybe the Mandarins from the Legends line, from Toy Biz Legends line, and maybe make a cool modern kind of Mandarin. So that might be kind of interesting. They also had a Pepper Potts and the armor. Not really what I would want to see for Pepper Potts, because if you don't know, in the comics, maybe over the last like 2 years or so, Pepper Potts has been in an armor that Tony made for her called Rescue, and it's not a offensive armor. It's more just about defense and about saving lives and what have you, sort of like a firefighter or something like that. But I wouldn't mind seeing that comic accurate version of her. But I guess, you know, again, from a customizer standpoint, you could take that and make it into a comic series version. So that was pretty interesting too. The figures, from what I've seen, they didn't look that great, but again, it's a good start. And they had Songbird, which looks like she had the female agent body mold. So I'm not really happy about that. But, you know, again, we got to wait till we see some better pictures and whatnot. But Songbird will round out the most recent Thunderbolts team. Well, not the most recent, the one before the one that's out right now, I guess. And she was actually a part of like 2 other Thunderbolts team, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like they trying to round out the Thunderbolts period for like the past like 6 or 7 years, because they also had a picture of Radioactive Man. Unfortunately, he wasn't in his like that suit where you could actually use him for the Thunderbolts team that Norman Osborn was running up, but he did have the costume that they pictured him in. And some other version of the Thunderbolts. You also saw a modern Thor, or Thor with his outfits that he got on in one of these Avengers books. And it looks like they just retooled the regular modern Thor. And Jubilee looks like a scaled up version of the MU Jubilee, so I don't really expect it to be any great articulation. Again, it's probably that female agent body mold. Tiger Shark looked pretty interesting. That's a character that's never been done before, and I think that's pretty dope. Well, never been done for Legends. They had it in the Universe box set last year. Then they also had Lyra pictured, who we're still waiting for that run and change to come up. Wrecker, Bulldozer. Looks like Bulldozer, from what I've seen, they may have fixed it. Before, he was looking kind of slender in that in the armor. It looks like they might have beefed him up a bit. I'm not 100% sure. I guess we'll know in the next couple of hours or so. Then they had Hyperion. I believe there was the Sentry was back there behind the figures on the right somewhere. Who else? Batroc, which is like an old Captain America / Bucky villain. He showed up in the pages of the Captain America books over the past couple of years too. So that was pretty interesting. Not really, I don't think it's a fan favorite, but it's a character that's never been done, so I'm down with that. And then it looked like they had a Blizzard. I believe that's who that was, in the blue on the left. Interesting. Character that's never been done, so again, I'm down with that. They showed the Thunderbolts Punisher. And for MU, they showed a bunch of stuff, and Abomination and A.C.B.A. Those both look pretty good. So again, preview night is just a couple hours away. I'm gonna hurry up and get this video up. Again, because like I said, I'm trying to do some different stuff throughout the weekend, and I'm also trying to get the video up for video responses for the final round of the competition. Everybody already knows the stipulations and knows the dates and what have you. But again, the bonus round is going to be Saturday, July 27th, 2013 by 11:59 p.m. And that is gonna, the video responses for that are gonna go to the video that came out before this one. And the final round will be Sunday, August the 4th, 2013. And that video will be the next video to go up on my channel. All right, talk to y'all soon. Peace.
That's crispy.